Hello, this reading is going to be for Virgo. This is going to be your reading for the month of April. We're going to see what we have for you, what you can look forward to for the month of April, what you need to be aware of, anything of that nature. What can you do for Virgo? Childhood home. Food, eating, flood. Express the ocean of your emotion. Be mindful of the thoughts you are ingesting and remember where you're from and who you really are. Alright, what else can we give for? We have X, reunite with the lost aspect of your soul. And let's see if we have anything else for Virgo. Guide, following the footsteps of greatness. So let's see what we have for you. I thought I don't know. We do have guide in reverse, but I do want to go to X, reunite with the lost aspect of your soul. So they could be with your ex, or they could just be a part of yourself you lost along the way or let go of, or something that was inspiring to you before. You're no longer looking into it, or you're probably not inspired by it anymore. But let's see what's for X. Are they going to give me anything for X? Justice and indolence. Okay. All right, so for that, that's like let me get another card. They came out for, of course there's justice, but that's being fair. Like if you had to pull all the weights in a relationship with your ex or whatnot, this Queen of Swords in reverse. If you have to pull all the weight in a relationship, or you have to pretty much do all the work, it's about it being fair and balancing out. But this goes back to me saying like you may have had an inspiration for something and you just, I don't know, you changed your mind about it, or you got tired of trying to figure out how to get it to come together. That's like looking back into it. But this is the Queen of Swords in reverse. So with that being said, that could have been a Queen of Swords in reverse who was like halting your progress or stopping you or interfering with your life or just causing you to be fatigued. Maybe you were worn out because this person was trying to argue with you or start stuff with you. They could tire a person out having to deal with conflict like that. But this person is in reverse. So with that being said, this person is no longer going to have the time or motivation to come up against you or speak against you. Yeah, like her time is up because there's indolence right there. So that's her being tired out or burnt out from even trying to argue with you. What's for food, eating? She's probably tired of it. So this person might want to reconcile with you because it does say reunite. So this could have been a person who probably had some things to say that they shouldn't have done. Shouldn't have said, but it's like they want to reunite with you. But that's like your justice. Somebody having to come back and tell you, like, I know I was wrong for what I said, or I really didn't mean what I said, or just them having to look into your face is your justice. Like knowing that they said all these things and it didn't do anything. They might have said things that made you give up on your dreams, you know, by saying that it's not good enough, it's not going to work, something like that. But you're getting justice over that. But what's for food, eating? I did see the wealth card. Be mindful of the thoughts that you are ingesting. So that's thinking, that's wealth, and success. Oh, that's the Wheel of Fortune. So that's just continue thinking about like your career goals and continue thinking about like what's best for you moving forward, because that's changing that. That's like your fortune is about to change. So your mindset is ultimately going to change. Like this, I think I had this for y'all, like y'all love radio. That's having a different mentality, a rich taste, a different palate in life. And thinking on those terms, this life though, but I feel like it's gonna be some business move that you make or that you're able to make, or some doors that open up that's going to change your mindset about a lot of things that you were thinking, because it's going to be more success and more improvement, more money, um, yeah, more money coming your way. But they say money, 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 money. Now, what you do with it, you know. But that could be like your career getting off the ground, or your career gaining momentum, because that's success. So that's like your career gaining momentum to where more people you can make a profit now, because more people noticing you, more people getting the word out. So just be mindful of like because it does say be mindful of thoughts, and justice. Like, think on the terms of success. Think on the terms of being able to build like where you are. What's refranchise? Like, you might have to refranchise, or you might have to, even your whatever you do, you might have to make a franchise for it. Like, it might be something that can go into other areas. So don't be limited in where you think your career can go. Basically, like, think in the highest of the heights. What they say, reach for the stars. So if you fall, you land on the moon. So reach as high as you can go. So if you do fall, you fall somewhere safe. So you reach for the stars. So if you fall, you land on the moon, girl. So what's for flood? Express the ocean of your emotions. So this emotional, I mean, somebody wants you to express their emotions. Virgo, I think I got for you the last time. Somebody wants to talk to you. So somebody wants you to open up to them. It could be this person right here who let you down before. But they want you to open up emotionally and express how you really feeling, like deep down inside your heart, like a heartfelt conversation. Either they want to have it with you, or they want you to have it with them. Let's go to see what else this Ace of Cups is about. But I feel like as you open up emotionally, like, you're going to have more emotional people that understand you. Yeah, so this is death in reverse. So somebody letting go of their ego. This is worry. This is reconciliation. We do have reunite with your soul. So reconciliation is in reverse. And death is in reverse. It might be a situation where it's probably too late to reconcile with somebody, or somebody knows that it's too late to reconcile with you, because the reconcile is in reverse. So I feel like also they let go of their ego, but it's like they're worried that the reconciliation you want and the reconciliation that they want are two different things, because they don't want to just reconcile and be friends again. They want to have your heart instead. And I feel like they're trying to make it to where you don't, like, what is it, your reputation precedes you. They don't want this situation to happen. Well, what you heard about them is what you see them as before they come and tell you, like, how they've changed. So they're worried that whatever they did egotistically or back in the day, that's all you're going to see. You're not going to see the change that they have and the emotions that they have for you. And they just want to have an emotional conversation with you, but they are worried that it's not going to be enough. I'm hearing, like, to cover up. It's not going to be enough to cover up what was done. So maybe somebody's trying to cover something up. I hope it's not regarding the death. Hopefully nobody's not trying to cover nothing up regarding death, but somebody's trying to cover something up, but they're thinking that them saying all they can say is not going to cover up. Like, it's not going to band-aid what they've done to you. They want to put a band-aid on it. Basically, they might just want to heal it, but this sound like at first they're coming with a band-aid, at least to stop the bleeding, or to stop you from at least to get you open again. So what's for childhood home? Oh, we breeze right through there. Oh, what's for childhood home? Good job. What's for childhood home? What can we get for childhood home? What's for childhood? It did come out sideways, change and strength. Okay, so this might be like people from your childhood, or people from where you used to live. Like, if you moved from your home state, like, these people are in the middle of trying to change, but also these people have like some weakness within them. These could be the people who are trying to reconcile with you. What's for Child home change and strength. You may have moved, you may have changed, you may be totally different from these people. You might not even look like these people. Ruin was right there, but when my hand flipped, it kind of flipped it sideways. And actually, all these cards are sideways. Yeah. So it's like somebody trying to cover something up because this is the Dancer. So these people might have done something to you and they're trying to cover it up. But when I say cover it up, it's almost like them pretending like they didn't hurt you. It's like they want to have a conversation with you, but they don't want to talk about the hurt that you may have felt. And we do have a Ten of Swords. They don't want to talk about the backstabbing. They're trying to dance around it or whatever. Trying to dance around. My dance cards dance around the issues. But at the same time, these people still like keep a close eye on you. If you have a social media, if like I said, you might have a business or something, these people know that you have a business. They know, maybe you told them or whatever. Or they know that you're making career moves, or maybe one person told another person that told another person. So these people know that you're making career moves, but these people are still watching you because it's sideways. But it's like they don't watch you every day. Just little updates or whatever. But with the Ten of Swords there, like they're watching to see like how strong and how much you have changed. So there's people from your childhood, like from the state that you moved away from, or even family, like they're watching to see the growth, your growth course, your course of growth. They're watching to see like how much strength you have been able to obtain and how much you have changed, and probably how much you've changed. Like you may have changed these people and strengthened them so they can see that. The problem is like back here in the background, like they're dancing around the fact that they did Ten of Swords you at one time. And they were egotistical, and they know, like, to them, it's like, if I can't have a relationship with you, Virgo, then I'm just going to, like, I don't want to say stalk you, because that's a real strong word. But, like, they're still going to watch you, and they still want to keep account of what you're doing, even though they did that. Because they put their ego down, they realized, like, them backstabbing you was just them being egotistical. Not thinking clearly. So now it's on the terms, well, okay, Virgo might not take us back, but we're still going to watch and monitor the Virgo. And, hey, I don't want them watching you, but what's for God? But they're watching, like, your career moves, your business. You know, I don't see anything, no retaliation from it. I just think they have, like, a guilty conscience about, like, what they did. They know that they did that. And so the thing is, they can't cover up that they hurt you. So it's kind of hard to look you in your face, because I don't see anything where they want to apologize. But I do see where they want to start something. Try to get back. Just get you opening up to them again. Just give me a friend that miss you, just laughing with them and playing. You know? So for God, we have... all these cards come in reverse there. All these cards came in reverse. Oppression, the Magi, Abundance, Luxury, the Game Master, and Defeat. So, girl, this is on no guidance, girl. Y'all know this on no guidance. You got it, girl. You got it. So, this is like follow the footprints of greatness. So, this is you not following people who are like Five of Swords and people, just starting mental conflict, manipulative people, people who just sit up and really don't try to accentuate. What is accentuate? Who don't try to put their best foot forward, or who just sit around and talk about others. These are people who sit around and talk about others. These are people who don't know how to work together in a team effort, or don't know how to put things together that turns out to be something beautiful. And this is the Magi. These are people who like overthink, just does a lot of things. Like he has his drink right there. These are people who come up with plots and schemes. And this is oppression. So like you're not, because God is in reverse. Guide. You're not following that. So it's almost like you're taking, like, if you went through all this, like, it deterred you from being like this. So you going through this help you not to be like this. And so you're not following that. It's almost like you're not following in the footsteps of the people who misled you. You're not doing the same thing of the people who backstabbed you. You're not out there like, I'm going to get you back. I'm going to one-up you. I'm finna Five of Swords. It's like petty. You're not following in the footprints of petty people. That's like not what you're doing. And so people recognize that you have like your own little way of going, but that's why you have success right there. That's why you have wealth right there. So they know that the reason why you're having all these good things or good blessings happens in your life is because you didn't make the same mistake that they made. It's like whatever they did to come against you, you took that and was like, okay, I'm never going to treat a person like that because I know how that feels. And that's a beautiful thing. So sometimes we go through those things just to show us what not to do, basically. And that's the lesson you learn. But it's like you're not following in their footprints because you know. So this is like you doing something totally different from your childhood, totally different from the people you grew up with. And they know that it's different from anything. Probably something they would never be able to, you not like not have enough strength because we do have strength sideways. They wouldn't have enough strength to go and do the things you've done or chase the dreams you've chased. These are people who I don't want to say who will be average, but these are people who just like they like what they are. They don't really like see the point in changing. And you did. And that's the reason why they're trying to like reach out to you or why they still want to have an emotion. But they feel like since you changed so much or since you've grown so much that you might not want to reconcile. I'm going to get one more card for this whole group of guide and then I'm gonna let you guys go, Virgo. So I do play as plain and whistle for the month of April. Just be aware there's clarity. Yeah. I'm not clarity. I always call this clarity sometimes, but this is cutting away at the things. But this gaining clarity as well. Insight. So you cut away at all that and just let them be over there. So just be aware that you're going to get justice for the month of April. At least there was at least one person who was antagonizing you and trying to like kill your dreams or whatever. You're going to get justice from this person. But this person also wants to have I just been saying it goes back to the last reading. Somebody wants to talk to you. Hearing heavily, they want to talk to you. Because they know what they've done and they know it'll be fair to you to at least get an explanation, maybe an apology, and just maybe you don't even want an explanation, but that's just the fairness of how it goes. Do unto others as you have them do unto you. So a proper conversation needs to be had. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. Also, there's a person who wants to emotionally connect with you, but they're worried that you're not going to want to take them back. They're worried that you're not going to want to reconcile. So it's a thing where they probably just like detach or try to not even acknowledge how they feel about you because they feel like you're not going to feel the same way and they don't want to be. The ego is in reverse. Okay, so you already know this, but it's sideways, so you know but you don't know. It's like I think I know but I don't know. So you might know that somebody wants this but you don't know who the person is, or you might know the person but you don't know what they want to say. So you know a little bit but you don't know all of it. And maybe they can explain it to you if you let them. So I will say that these people try to cover up like what they did to you, what they said, whatever, try to dance around issues, but they are still watching you and they still have a lot of love for you. It's just that the reason why they haven't expressed it or said anything about it is because they feel like you won't take them back. And I just feel like they just don't want to pour out their heart and you not pick it up. Like they pour out their heart to you and it just waits on the floor. Like you might just let that shit fall on the floor. Because they dropped your heart at one point in time. Not saying that you would do that because remember you have all this in reverse. You're not like that or whatever. But they're still up in their head about it. But their ego is down. So they put that down. And they want to at least tell you how they feel. And also you do have that you're going to be making like a lot of business moves. I'm getting one more card from Angel Message. A lot of business moves and a lot of career. They said take them. Okay. It was these. Shielding, freedom, acceptance, apologize. You are loved. So yeah, then they must do want to apologize. That's what I was saying right there. Like you still have to accept your apologies, or at least allow them to apologize because that's fair. Like that's fair for them to apologize. I mean, they shouldn't have done it, but at least apology can happen. We have acceptance, so I feel like they want you to accept them. We have freedom. That's crazy that it went over there, right? Because that's freedom from all of this nonsense that has happened in your life. Like you're free from that. You're like, I'm good on that. I don't need that. But you also have shielding. So you might be shielding. You might be blocking these people unintentionally. You might be blocking them emotionally. So even if they open up to you emotionally, you don't feel their emotions because you're blocking them. But it does say you are loved, and it did go right here. So people in your childhood, people you grew up with, or people in your home state, like they do love you and they do watch you whether you know it or not. You might not never know it, but like at the end of the day, I will say these things right here affected them being able to confess how they feel, or them being able to face you. So like they're watching you in the background because they feel like they don't have enough strength to like face you, because like they know that you've changed. And with you changing, you have probably have changed the way you saw the dilemma. Like you might not have known that they were backstabbing you at first, like because it's back here, and they were covering it up so well. You might not have known that they were doing things to you, like if you have like trying to mess up your business ideas or corrupt you or mess up your dreams, you didn't know. But when you change, you realize it. So it's like, okay, we can't do this to Virgo no more, but we still want to be there with Virgo. But they don't know how you feel knowing that they did what they did. And we do have apologize. So I feel like this person wants to apologize, but they don't know if you're going to accept it. We do have acceptance, so maybe you will accept their apology. You just won't accept them. So I don't know how that goes, how that's going to play out for you, Virgo. I do love you. I do pray that you understood that message, and I do pray that you have a good month of April.